Hey everybody, it's Tony Robbins. Listen, I wish I could be there with you, and I know you're having this Real Leaders Unite conference, and I feel bad because I'd love to be there. I know you've selected me as the #1 speaker 4 years in a row, and I'm honored by that. And I would be there, except I am working with 1.3 million people for 5 days and nights, including this day of your event, so I couldn't be there. But I'm setting in my stead the best human being I know to be able to fill that slot, and I'll be doing that introduction in a moment. But I just want to say thank you for being such great leaders. There is a drought of great leadership in this country and around the world. And what makes somebody a great leader? Well, what makes somebody a leader at all? I think a great leader, an effective leader, is not a manager. You know, a manager's job is to try to be there and get people to do things and follow through. But the minute the manager's not there managing people, the standards drop. A great leader is someone who has the capacity to truly, consistently influence. That's what makes you a leader. If you can influence the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, and most importantly, the actions of another human being, you have a leadership skill. Can you do that consistently with groups of people in a way where they're inspired so that when you're not there, they raise their own standards? So you're not managing, you're igniting people. You're unleashing people. You're there to serve people. And I think most people are really not focused on that. You can influence people, by the way, and be a negative leader, influence them on a negative side. But if you're a person who's there to serve something more than yourself, people can feel it. You know, I always tell people, you want to know who I am? You don't have to watch how my lips move. Watch how my feet and body have moved for, this will be my 48th year doing this. Of course, I started when I was 3, right? I wish. So I've learned a lot over the years about that leadership. And fundamentally, leaders have 3 mandates at the most fundamental basic level. The first thing a great leader does is they see things as they are, but not worse than they are. Most people, either try to pretend everything's great. That doesn't make you a great leader. You got to see it. You got to call it straight. You can't say, go to your garden and chant, there's no weeds, there's no weeds, there's no weeds. The weeds will take your garden. We got to see the weeds and pull them out. But we also can't make it, oh my God, the garden's gone. It'll never work. We've tried everything. Most people in leadership positions who are not great leaders, they either try to ignore the problems or they make the problems worse than they are because they're afraid of failing and they want to create some cover for themselves. You say somebody, if you're trying to lead them and there's like, well, I can't lose weight. How come? I used to say this because I was 38 pounds heavier than I am now back 30 years ago. And my whole gig was, well, I'm big boned. No, I was freaking fat. It's like I have the same bones now and I'm 38 pounds lighter and I've kept it off for 30 years. So igniting the truth will set you free. Seeing what's real, not making it worse than it is, and then being able to tell the truth and not make it worse than it is. See it clearly. Then the second step to mandate of leaders is you've got to see it better than it is, and you've got to help other people see that. There's a good book that says, without a vision, the people perish. It's a good book called The Good Book. And regardless of one's religious view, anyone can deal with a difficult today, even a horrific today, if they have a compelling tomorrow. And as leaders, our job is to come up with a vision that inspires people and that is real, a vision that's achievable, a vision that together we can make happen. But it's got to be compelling, not just to you and I as individuals, but to the group that we're leading. And when you get an inspiring vision, you'll know it's really exciting, inspiring, because a lot of people will attack it. That's probably a good view of it. But if you can enroll people, if you can get people to see it, if you can influence them to see this is what we're here for, people are ignited when you can call them to do something that is more than just about themselves. You can try to motivate people through fear, and of course that never lasts. Every despot on the planet has done that. It just might last years, but it doesn't last long term. Eventually people rebel. You can try to motivate people and lead them with incentives, and incentives are an important part of business. But if all you do is provide incentives, there's a limit to what you can incentivize if you're going to still have a profitable business with a margin. But also, if people only do things for incentives, after a while, they don't even like themselves. Because at some level, we all want to feel like our life matters, like we're doing something that's meaningful. If you can help your team to find something that they want to serve more than themselves, something that inspires them, because meeting our own needs is not that difficult today. But if there's something like inspired, it could be your family, it could be a vision for your business, it could be a vision for your community, it could be humanity. I'm not talking about virtual signaling. I'm talking about in your gut what you're really after. And if you can find something like that, you can tap into not push motivation. There's two types, push and pull. Push motivation is you're trying to make yourself do something, or you're trying to lead other people and make them do something. Well, that takes willpower. I got a lot of willpower. I bet you do too, or you probably wouldn't be in this group. But there's a limit to willpower. There's no limit to pull. Pull is when there's a magnificent obsession. There's something you want to serve so much that it's like a calling. You're pulled towards it. And great leaders help to create a vision that pulls people, not just pushes them. And then the third mandate of leadership is you got to make it the way you see it, which requires strategy and being able to show people how to get the job done and empower people to come up with their own how once they know what you're after and why you're after it. So I'll look forward to speaking with you in more depth on this subject. I don't want to take more time because you have limited time, and there's an amazing speaker that I get to introduce for you. And that speaker is somebody that I've known for a quarter of a century. That's a woman that I've had the privilege to be able to travel the earth with for these 25 years. And on most years, we were on the road 250 days, sometimes 270 days in a year. And that's my wife, Sage. She is a force of nature. You will see it. She can be as gentle and soft and one of the most loving humans I know. And I'm not just saying that because she's my wife. I've met millions of people. And I always say to my wife and other people, truthfully, I said, the gift that I've gotten, my karma for helping millions of people all over the world for, 48 years of my life, is I found this incredible soul, my wife. So you'll get to see her. She is an incredible businesswoman, extraordinary. We have 114 companies around the world, and she's kind of the executive producer of our life and a huge executive producer of our education company, a great business executive, an incredible mom, an incredible wife, incredible a friend to people, incredible daughter, just beautiful soul. I can't say enough about her, but you'll have your own direct experience of her and the essence of her joy and her love. And I think she can bring you a look at leadership from what I believe is most important, from a servant leadership, about how do we truly serve? Because when people know that you care more about them than yourself, when people know you care about serving something more than yourself, it gives you almost a magical capacity to lead people when you're truly the servant, when your ego is set aside and you're there for them and you're there for the mission. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one I love most on earth, the one and only Sage Robbins.
One more time. The dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah. One more time. I'm just feeling celebration tonight. Celebrate, don't wait too late. No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate one more time. One more time. One more time. A celebration. You know we're gonna do it right tonight. Hey, just feel it. Music's got me feeling the need. Yeah. Come on. Alright, we're gonna celebrate one more time. Celebrate and dance so free. Music's got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free. One more time. Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate